Hi, everybody. So today's Monday. That means it's time for family movie night. And this week we're continuing on My Muppet May, and we are looking at a movie that I had actually never seen before. This is one of the two Sesame Street movies. We talked last week about Follow That Bird, and this week we're talking about The Adventures of Elmo in Grouchland. And of course, there are other Sesame Street movies, but those are direct to DVD. This was actually released in theaters, and so I had never seen it. I had never seen this movie, and so it was actually really fun to get to visit it. It is available right now on Amazon Prime, so if you are a Prime member, you can go ahead and watch it. And so this movie, as of course, is about our good friend Elmo, and it's interesting to have this movie after talking about Follow That Bird last week. In many ways, Elmo's kind of the successor of Big Bird as far as kind of big hype and the key member of the Sesame Street family. For a long time, it was Big Bird, and then it kind of got transferred over to Elmo, and Elmo became a huge phenomenon. Particularly, I forget what year it was, but with the Tickle Me Elmo doll being the big gift that year in Christmas. And I think that just like Big Bird is very symbolic of love and kindness and community, that Elmo is also definitely a sort of a symbol of love. He's a character that is all about kindness and love and just always expressing love for whoever he's with. And so that's I think what makes him so appealing, especially to little kids, is he's basically like a giant hug is Elmo. And so it's really pretty cute. Kevin Clash did the puppetry for Elmo for a long time. Then he got into some different scandals, but he is the creator of the character and was the character in this film. This movie was released in 1999, so it is a pretty old movie, and I don't know how well it did, but it's an interesting film. I enjoyed watching it. I think it was really cute, and in the grand spirit of the Muppets, it makes some interesting choices for parents as well. So it's not just for little kids, although this is pretty little. This is definitely designed for your toddlers, and kindergarten and under is the main demographic for this film. But they try at least to make it tolerable, I think, for older kids and for adults that have to watch it. But anyway, so the main story of this film is that Elmo gets taken to Grouchland because he's on the hunt for his blanket. He got in a fight with Zoe because Zoe wanted to take his blanket, but it's his, and they got in a fight over it. He didn't want to share it. And that's one of the things that I kind of don't really agree with in this movie, because he is sort of faulted for not sharing, which is not good. But it's also important that kids learn about other people's space, and if the other person doesn't want to share, they don't have to share. And so that, I don't know if I 100% agree with totally the message, but nevertheless, he is pretty upset, and he says he's never going to be friends with Zoe ever again because she tore his blanket. Well, his blanket ends up getting taken to Grouchland through various things, and he has to go and find his blanket. And there is a man in Grouchland called Huxley who is greedy, and he is kind of like I don't know, sort of a pawn shop kind of guy, a collector. He has all the different stuff, and he hoards it, and he doesn't want to give it away. He doesn't want to give back give Elmo back his blanket, and he's just super greedy. And he goes on this sort of quest to find Huxley first. And on the way, he ends up meeting the Queen of Trash, who is played by Vanessa Williams. And she seems like she's in a totally different movie. Like, she's taking this completely seriously. She has like a ballad. And then all of a sudden she has to be paid with raspberries, which are like farting sounds, which is bizarre. But but they have Ernie and Bert in this film, and they kind of tell the audience when the audience needs to participate. But I think they could have done way more with that and really done sort of Dora the Explorer and had a lot more audience participation, which I love, and I think it's so great for little kids when they participate with the film. I think they could have done way more of it, and I would have liked it even better. And your Sesame Street characters, including Oscar, are trying to follow Elmo and trying to help him, but they end up in prison at one point. They get lost, so they're not all that helpful till the very end. And there's not that much grouchiness. I mean, aside from Huxley, who is very grouchy, but Grouchland, I would say, could have been even grouchier. But you don't want to make it too scary. We're talking about kindergartners here. But there's still a very sweet message about being a good friend and sharing and kindness and, not being grouchy. And Elmo learning that he should share and be kind to Zoe. Nice message. And also some of the other characters, there's little Bug who helps Elmo realize that even if you're small, you can still do great things and you shouldn't be discouraged. And so some really cute messages for these little kids, and they have a lot of fun with the set design and some other things that are look on a TV level, but it's enjoyable enough. And I don't know, I feel like I pretty much got what I wanted out of an Elmo movie in watching this. I think that it could have used the interaction more with the audience, and I think it could have been a little bit grouchier, a little bit more funny in that way. But overall, it's 73 minutes, not super long. And if your kids like Elmo, I think that they will like Elmo and Grouchland. I think they'll enjoy it. And it makes you feel like you're getting a hug whenever you watch something with Elmo. So, I'd recommend it. I thought it was sweet. I'd probably give it like a 6 out of 10 for Elmo and Grouchland. So let me know what you think of this one. Have you seen it? Have you not seen it? What do you think of Elmo in general? Is he one of your favorites? I'd love to hear your thoughts, and please watch all of the videos from Muppet May. I've reviewed almost every Muppet film at this point, and so I'll put the link to the playlist in the description. So please check that out, and please subscribe to the channel. We really appreciate we have Monday family movie night videos every Monday, and so you just really can enjoy that. We've got over 200 now currently family movie night recommendations. We also have our merch store, which has new masks, which is really fun, designed by artist Jessica Miller. And we have our Patreon group, which we did a live movie watch of a Hallmark movie, and so that was really fun. We could do a Muppet movie, we could do whatever you want. So check that out. We really appreciate all the support so much. And thank you so much for checking out this review, and for Muppet May, and all your support. And I will talk to you later. Bye, everybody.